Now, CBS 47 Action News Jax at noon begins with breaking news.
Right this minute at noon, an arrest in a 23-year-old cold case. In just the last 30 minutes, Columbia County Sheriff's deputies announced the arrest in this case.
And we've learned from the FBI that it's connected to an investigation unfolding right now in Jacksonville Beach.
Now, you are looking at video from Sky Action News Jax of this scene. The FBI has locked down this neighborhood. This is 4th Avenue North for this investigation. Action News Jax has been following the story for you for the last 5 hours now.
We were the first to alert you on our mobile app about that investigation. It's all unfolding on 4th Avenue North, just off Beach Boulevard, west of A1A. Action News Jax has team coverage this noon hour. And Kaitlyn Chana was the first local reporter on the scene this morning. She starts us off live in the neighborhood there. Kaitlyn, you spoke to neighbors who say their quiet community now has been just transformed into something out of a TV show.
Phil, and one of the things that we have been hearing from neighbors around 7 a.m., they saw agents in full tactical gear surrounding this tattered house that's behind me, that's next to this 2-story blue home. Now, as my photographer Kyle pushes in, you can still see that there's a heavy presence of FBI agents here collecting evidence. This family-oriented neighborhood now looks like a scene out of a TV series.
It's crazy. It's just like watching CSI or something like that.
Neighbors say they're flabbergasted to see the FBI evidence response team raiding a home on 4th Avenue and 9th Street North in Jax Beach. For hours, agents have been suiting up into hazmat gear and going inside this home to collect evidence. We've watched them diligently go through personal items, including mail and CDs.
Very surprised. I just hope that it's not drugs.
Many neighbors say for years they thought this house was vacant, but through the property appraiser's website, we learned this home belongs to Ronnie Hyde.
It's in bad shape because the roof's all demolished, and that didn't happen during the storm. That was a long time ago.
The FBI is executing a search warrant. They say there's no threat to the community.
Then I looked over here and saw that there was a crime scene, and I just didn't know what to expect. I mean, this is just not normal for this neighborhood.
A quiet neighborhood now lurking with questions about what may be found inside this home. Just 30 minutes ago, we saw the FBI bring in a backhoe to the scene. Now, many neighbors say the Department of Justice is going door to door asking neighbors if they've seen anything unusual happen at this home. The FBI also says they might camp outside of this home until tomorrow morning. Reporting live in Jacksonville Beach, Kaitlyn Chana, CBS 47, Action News Jax.
For the first time in 23 years, the man accused in the death and dismemberment of a 16-year-old boy, Fred Laster, from Nassau County, will face a judge. Action News Jax obtained this exclusive video from only yards away from Hyde's house, Ronnie Hyde's house. This gives a clear picture of what agents are doing behind closed doors.
Action News Jax first brought you the story as breaking news yesterday morning when the FBI raided the home of Ronnie Hyde. We have been alerting you to new developments ever since. Sky Action News Jax, Jacksonville's only news chopper, brought you an aerial view of the search. Action News Jax now has team coverage. We start with reporter Kaitlyn Chana. And Kaitlyn, you spoke with one of Hyde's friends who told you the one thing that stood out most to him about Hyde.
And Don, this is day 2 of the FBI raiding Ronnie Hyde's home. And now many of these investigators have been on scene for at least 6 hours today. As my photographer Kyle pushes in, you'll be able to see right now, you can see agents going through evidence in those blue tents near this home. This is the first time we're getting an exclusive close look at agents taking pictures and bagging evidence found inside church counselor's Ronnie Hyde's Jacksonville Beach home. For decades, he's lived in this tattered home. A neighbor who doesn't want to be identified tells me he mostly kept to himself. Yet they say his lifestyle choices were a bit unusual.
We used to ride bikes together and stop in Lynch's and have a beer. Besides the fact that he was a nudist, which I thought was a little strange.
We have an exclusive look at what investigators are digging through. Boxes, bags, and personal items are crammed into rooms. We even spotted a bicycle outside of Hyde's carport. Did he openly tell you that he was a nudist?
Yeah, he explained to me how nudist colonies work, and they have rules, and they have to stay certain feet away from each other.
The times these neighbors spoke, he said Hyde wouldn't let him inside his home.
He normally just crack it about an inch or so, and for whatever reason.
Action News Jack spotted the medical examiner's office at the scene on Wednesday morning. Neighbors say for the last 8 years, Hyde has become less social. They say you only see him when he's going to work. All 4 streets around this home are blocked off with crime scene tape. Investigators are working piece by piece to go through all the material found inside this home and his backyard. New at 5, I'll tell you why one neighbor forewarned parents to ensure that their kids don't spend any time at Hyde's house. Reporting in Jacks Beach, Kaitlyn Chana, CBS 47, Action News Jacks.
For a third day now, FBI agents have closed off a street in Jacksonville Beach while they search for evidence in a 1994 murder case. Ronnie Hyde is accused of murdering and dismembering 16-year-old Freddie Laster. Action News Jacks' Kaitlyn Chana is live in Jacksonville Beach now. Kaitlyn, the FBI has changed the way they're working today.
And Phil, FBI agents are hours into this investigation, and so far we've seen them meticulously and slowly go through the items that they've been able to find inside this house and in the backyard. Right now, right behind me, I know you can't see much, and that is partly because detectives are ensuring that we can't actually access or see what they're doing right now to uncover any evidence that was found near this home. Stacked boxes of what appears to be FBI supplies underneath this blue tent are being used to help raid accused murderer Ronnie Hyde's Jacksonville Beach home. Neighbors like Beverly Horn believe detectives must have dug up something on Wednesday.
It was just sickening, like you want to throw up.
As investigators uncover every square inch of this house, Horn says this scent was very potent.
It was when we got a breeze, and it was coming from there, but I don't smell it this morning.
Action News Jack's Sky Vision flew over Hyde's home, and you can clearly see portions of the backyard has been dug up. It appears there's 3 key areas where they've set up tents to sift through evidence that's possibly connected to 16-year-old Fred Laster's case. On Hyde's social media accounts, he posted he attended Fletcher High School, and this is his high school yearbook photo. When you hear the name, what goes through your mind?
Oh, evil, just strictly evil. Because that's not a normal person. It's a sick mind and an evil man.
Many neighbors say they're quite emotional to know an accused killer may have taken the life of a teen.
To be murdered and cut up, it's terrible. I've cried over this.
Neighbors say the FBI has warned them that they will be here for a few additional days. A parent tells me how she's mourning the loss of a teen whose story is touching thousands of people. That all new for you at 5. Reporting in Jacksonville Beach, Kaitlyn Chana, CBS 47, Action News Jacks.